desk. It seems that the Renegades have got a lot to prove to our analyst desk, and Cadian's got a lot to prove with his CZ and armor. No issues onto his first, and desperately tries to make those last few bullets in the clip count. Sicko did catch a little bit of damage. But the Renegades, I mean, they've been on European soil for a while, Chad, and I'm sure we'll talk to it even more. This is an opportunity for them to really cut their teeth in the leading region for the game they've dedicated their life to.
Yeah, look, when you're going into a matchup like this, against opponents like this is a chance. Rosters have been changed, and now they can maybe make a bit of an impact. So European Counter-Strike, it's definitely leaps and bounds from where they are.
Look
but
at that!
Already in spawn. He's found a massive gap here. Now B's isolated.
Yeah, that's a huge frag to find. Not only has he got refreshed, but now the boys from B, he's just gone down in the hunger for the weapon. Sicko's trying to pivot. He might be able to catch Shush here. Yeah, he's so focused on short, he hasn't even considered it yet. He has to not rush his shots, though. Shush hasn't seen him. Oh, he's made noise. He's trying to force him into the fight. Still a 1v1. Shush jiggling nicely.
Has to win this one, surely.
Has to win this one, and it is going to be ins to arrive in Phil for the last. Hats confirms it will be a Renegades round. Wow. And they're using this bonus round. They've got 3 SMGs up short, Chad. It's not gone well. Oh, that's a miss from Refresh, and it's one that's going to come back to haunt him. He's been hunted, overrun, and Shush can't finish the job. Tessus does release long, but Shush still in pit. They want to flash for him. He's got a good angle for this, and how does Malta get away with this? Look at their health. It's happening again.
Oh, they're so
Renegades
low.
hanging on by a thread. It's down yet to frag. Could very well find a few more here, and they're coming in. Oh, Hat saves them. He has yet to die. Hat's the immortal.
He's pulling something out of a hat. Jeez, the last few rounds, he has bailed them out in a big way.
Oh, okay, Chad. You know you don't play WoW, but you get like titles when you do cool things.
Okay.
Like, you could be called Hat's the immortal if you did something without dying.
So he's Hat's the immortal.
I mean, I think it would be cool if we start giving them, you know how you've got like the chicken killer at the end of the game?
Sure.
Let's start giving those titles ahead of time so people can kind of, you know.
Are we going to make Rush keep track of all of them?
Yeah, actually, it's entirely Rush's responsibility. I'm glad you came up with that.
Well, he doesn't really do anything.
What's he actually got to do? I mean, he's just sitting there.
What, 10
Just
buttons?
press one right now. There we go.
There we go.
That was pretty good.
He has to actually tell the producer every time he wants to press a button, and he needs confirmation.
Changing!
Deary me. This might either force them back to A or into the stack at B, where now there's 4 players. Tessus, no!
He can do so much damage, and it's so quick. 2 shots to the back of the head. Sicko and Malta, their ears ringing.
They're pushing Banana as well. Oh!
It's got the angle to punish. It's 2. Maybe enough, but no, Alistair cannot him. He's Tessus catches him on his glance. They're on the go now. Shush has caught some bullets. Refresh there in the crossfire as well. Alistair may be the first one in. And the crossfire seems to be working wonderfully. Tessus takes 2. Hat's in a 1v3 trying to isolate some jewels, and he does so with the fake. Sprays wildly.
Has to plan now.
Hoping to plan in the smoke, and yeah, no cigar. Tessus denies. 4 kills from Tessus, and his awareness there just to check that walk through the smoke.
That's good that they bled that smoke, but this is the fight. And that's a big
Crosshair placement, legit perfect.
See, if they can't get Boiler and Hall's control and they take that much damage towards Banana, Renegade's are going to have a real rough time.
Oh, that's sick.
How does he miss that?
Goes through the corner of the wall. Alistair gets wing clipped down to 17. He's lost his functional health.
It's a walking wounded.
Yeah, you're going to be first in at this point.
And they don't have any nades to operate with.
How extreme are you being here? Yeah, well, that's the last Molotov flying out. He's trying to sell something at B. He's got 3 CTs here to contend with right now, so if they did pull that trigger, it would just be Cadian, Zorp, and a...
They're splitting B. Okay, so there's a gap. Alistair needs to find a kill here and find it quickly. 25 seconds.
Yeah, Refresh is going to be checking it, and oh, damage, he dinked him. It's not enough, and now they're all too aware as to where they want to finish up. It was 20 seconds, you see 1 CT. I think you can work this one out. Through the smokes. Oh, he hasn't actually been able to see too much. Sicko's got the frags down, he's low, and he's hit his shot. They have to plant. Oh! They have to plant, they can't if they're all dead. Sicko forced into a 1v2. Cadian's the first, up Banana, another little late. And takes his first shot with ease. Sicko looking to clutch up here. Repositioning, eye to the scope already, doesn't want to be making the sound cue. Shush has no idea. It's primed and ready for a Sicko clutch up. 3 frags already. This would be his 4th. Kit on Shush. Time is a luxury. And he doesn't miss. Doesn't miss a single beat. Renegades gifted the 5th. We know. Still been thinking and brainstorming that one. I don't.
Shadow, he did.
Oh! Oh, Alistair spots 2. Or at least the first, uses the shadow to punish. Now Alistair wants more. He springs into a spray, maybe even a 4th. It's only Refresh.
Stuck on A, last guy.
He's so tagged. Gets awkward now. Malta's even got a HE. If he does survive and weather the storm of some of those bullets, there's likely going to be a little top Pokeball. Good moves. Parkour from Refresh up on the box. Now, with 3 frags to his name, he's got a lot of ground to cover. The boys from Renegades heading in to try and ensure survival. They'll be able to get that bomb down. He's done a lot of scavenging. He's upgraded.
This is a freebie.
Yep. Hats.
It was a freebie.
What?
Where's the comms?
Where is the comms? Nobody turns around and the round is ripped out of Renegades' palms. Oh, it leaves a bad taste in your mouth when you see that death for Sicko. I mean, yeah, fair play. You have to work it out, but Hat starts getting shot at. Sicko emerges from his hole. Counter-Strike.
Oh, hold up.
Yeah, no one's looking. And Sicko left slipping. Oh, Refresh ready for the ramp peak as well. Stounds locked one of them in. Stounds sent another one packing, and poor old Hats is trapped between a rock and a hard place. Nades, bullets, I mean, pick your poison. How do you want to go down? Stound.
Block, a smoke and a flash in the hands of Katie, and they are looking poised and ready to hit towards this A site, but it is the Fakey boys after all.
Up long.
Arch side. Alistair's in trouble.
He's going to have a chance to at least take one of these bouncy Danes. Got one. Shushed down. Bomb 2. They'll scoop it up and pivot. It is feeling and smelling like a mid to B, but Cadian's tucked into library.
Look where Stown is.
Oh, far from the library for Alistair. He did not read that right. Charges straight on in. Cadian catching them. They are in limbo, and they have to make a choice. They are coming towards the B site now. I say this with bated breath. Good grief. The Fakey boys, Chad, don't know where they're going. Alistair doesn't know where they're going.
Bottom of mid, there's a fight right now. What is going on?
Poor Rush.
15 seconds. They're going back to A.
Okay, it's open. It's actually the right call. They've completely locked them down. Oh, Europe, you're so weird.
What just happened there?
Renegades are going to just be scratching their heads. I mean,
do you know exactly where we are? Because right now, this setup from Renegades,
they haven't got many flashes, you know. Like, it's actually just going to be smokes and bullets.
Well, there's the first bullet, and the first one to fall. Shush is down. What's a fake again? So they're heading back to B. Renegades have kept 2 on the site, and they're even rotating the 3rd man over. Sicko will be there in time. The fact he's playing a passive position like this means they know something is up.
He's, like, ready to rotate as soon as the call comes in from his squad mates.
They have to run through this smoke. That's only going to be 10 seconds by the time that one starts to fade.
Yeah, they're kind of fine. Are they run boosting him forwards? Over the smoke, not quite. Chance for Malta, unloads his mag, holds down mouse 1, can't find the 3rd. Bomb's loose, 13 seconds, but with Refresh's frag. Where's Ince? What are you doing?
What?
Sicko's missed his shot. Ince has chosen to hide in emo this whole time. Now he can't contest, can't get out. Alistair's flanking. This is madness. And Renegades will take it. That was peculiar, to say the least.
Yeah, I understand the thought process right there. If Sicko hits the shot, he looks like a genius. Because that player they knew was stuck in towards the back of the site, one was planning, one was focused on him. If Sicko finds the timing, he gets a free kill right there. It might not look as labored as it was, but they pick up that secondary AWP. And everybody can take a bit of a breath.
Yeah, he wants to get some info. It's a prime position for retreating, and not anymore. Ouch! Tessus very quick on the trigger. Deals with the aggressive AWPing.
Here they come.
So much more for Hats to deal with. What are you supposed to do from Pit? He has Alistair in support. But they're flooding into the site now, and he does catch the first. Good backstab. 2 in the site, elevated positions. He does get overwhelmed. Hats continues to be a thorn in their side, though. It's Tessus with the impact frags, and now Ince demanded a near impossible clutch. There's 3 to find, saving the AWP priority. Sticking around just for one of those Hail Mary wallbangs to connect. Unfortunately, he's not aware that Tessus is tucked in. And I think, yeah, that'll be the sign to back it up. So, Heroic, A take, this time successful. Tessus gets all the brownie points, though.
Tessus had a pretty decent first half as well. He's got...
Told a lie. This is the last smoke grenade from the Renegades defense, so it does look like Heroic are going to have an unmitigated
that's
attack.
a bad death.
It's a bad death indeed. Apps goes down. Alistair solo. Sicko commits with a gamble. They will have... Oh, I say that. No. Sicko he's second-guessing himself. They're committing to B now. 20 seconds. Malta and Ince can destabilize, but it's going to come down to their decision-making now. And
Malta!
Mechanical sprays. Malta does it just enough. A double kill, but it's not going to deny the plant. Refreshes caught Alistair's rotate, and just like that, the AWPer is left in another dire situation. It was previously Inns left with a 1v3 in the AWP. He gave up. Looks like Sicko's having a look at least. And Cadian.
Whoa! Everyone close your eyes, turn away from the screen.
Oh, Machine, what are you doing, bro?
Oh, dearie me. Okay.
Huge loss that we didn't, spend time highlighting when we were celebrating his arrival into the Mouse Sports roster. They're going very fast here. Look at this. So lackadaisical. Dessus is full ahead of the smoke. He even jumps and hits it with a Mac-10. A necessary trade from Alistair. He spots more. Molly's the pull. Refresh gets the frag necessary. This is brutal. The Flames have done enough. He smokes to lock him out. He's taking some initiative. Crossing back into the site. My lord. Give me a moment's respite, please. Pushing up. Cadian has a good chance to catch Alistair off guard here. If they're not active, Sicko is. Catches him as he mantles, dropping util. Looks like Renegades have fought off this heroic B-take.
Shush can still do a lot of damage to the economy here. He gets a kill or two. Really going to hamper Renegades for the final round of regulation. Can't get that. Hats will deal with him. So, a hard B on the final call. Control, meanwhile working for mid. Fast punch.
Yep, they pulled the trigger. A lot of work for Hats and Alistair here, faffing around with nades, eating flashes. They're trying to slow him down. Alistair's done well, as does Hats. It's all blue on brown.
He's only operating with an AWP, so if he gets flashed off...
Well, I mean, the fact it's an AWP is something, right? They're going to burst through this off the back of a flash.
Oh!
Somehow flicks into Refresh. Great molly to deny early plant. Mission accomplished. Rotate in from Malta, suppressing fire through the smoke. He's even got a nade to stop the plan. He's calculated this. It does do damage. Wallbang would be great. He's waiting for the sound cue, but Shush has elevated himself perfectly. They can't knock him off. Tess is falling during all of this chaos. Cadian needs to reposition as the Flames do arrive. Flashes are great as well, suppressing any of the shots to level out the stead.
One flash left on Hats, that's it.
It's good. It's forced Cadian into cover. They haven't advanced, though. They have to go now. And into no-scope. Sicko as well on the retake. It's all onto Shush. And Malta says no. That's Ints in a nutshell right there.
Felt like
timed it just as Cadian broke his line, but they're charging up for the B-Wrap. And oh my lord, Ints has no idea. Oh, caught on the quick switch. Heroic charging now into Malta. He's got targets on every side of him. And just as he looks away from the smoke, Stown emerges from it. Very punishing. Heroic. Turn around the 5v4.
Do you know why they run that with such conviction? Oh, they're going to go for this, right? They don't need to save. We'll talk about this after, but Cadian has to deal with 3 and Banana here. First as easy as you like. Surely the rest follow.
Oh, no fun for anyone here. Well, there's an AWPer holding our line. The half-wall boost is something. They can double swing.
I think they made too many steps here. Cadian's not falling for any of these tricks.
Oh, it's so clean.
Yeah.
You just look like a bit of a plum.
I guess with Sicko on the screen, and probably not for too much longer, the fact that he took that shot at Shaw is why they went mid to B. Because they knew that the AWP wasn't long. So they knew they didn't have to worry about library. We don't have to worry about mini pit, right? We know that we likely have one AWP stuck on the B bomb site and one over towards A. So Sicko shoots, oh, this is our only gap. I guess we have to take it. And they took it, and they caught Inns off guard. The fact that he had no awareness that mid to B was...
Bomb's on B, make no mistake.
Oh, Alistair, no.
And he's just pulled his knife out. The bomb goes down. Refresh later, Banana. Sicko, excuse me, just going to have his work cut out for him. As the smoke fades, he needs to find the quickest of scopes.
Oh, what a great molly as well.
Oh, they even know where he's there. They hear the sound cue. It's really on Hats, and he's made it a sound cue too. As smoke onto the bomb. A hope and a prayer. Looks like Heroic's two rounds on the T side are just a formality at this point. The smoke's... Oof, that was a quick scope. Needs another one onto Stown. It won't happen, but he's trying to sit it. Gets
the gap.
And there's the shot, not the trade. Alistair's missed his shot. And Refresh is there to stop any funny business. Now only 3 Renegades firing. Sicko does connect onto Shush. Does release that pit presence just a little bit, and they'll be able to try and mid-round this as best they can. Looks like Sicko's actually going to throw out a smoke to library side. See if that pulls a player.
Oh dear, that smoke's just gone down.
Perfect. Couldn't be better. And Tess has just been found. Malta, he's worked some magic here. If they can get the smoke down, this is going to get really awkward now. Hats surely can plant. It's not him. Bomb's down. He's contesting, tucked in on Coffin. This cross is a hard one, especially when Caden's hitting every shot. He takes Seiko's having a round, though. Last two coming in. They're not opting to boost. Hats is getting info as well as he advances. They're using the smoke to close the gap. Seiko, his timing is everything now. He wants to contest just as they're starting to tickle that bomb, just as there's one bodyguard and one staring at the floor. Barrel's been visible. Oh, he gets pushed out. Hats needs a shot. Can't find it. It's close, but I believe they've done it. 18 for Heroic.
We've been hyping up.
Yeah, caught them off last time. Let's see if it happens again.
Yep.
Oh dear, it has. So very, very perfectly. Hats shot on the side of the head, and this time it ends with a very clean and precise trade. There was no double aggression down middle, so things will slow down for a second. They actually forced the shot out of Stown with a good flash from Spawn, so banana control no longer so much of an issue to gain. They should be able to walk their way up, and looks like that's exactly what they do. Okay.
Oh, Stown is very lucky not to catch any damage just there. Look at this off angle he's playing here.
I mean, it's very hard to not concede a frag on this this kind of line held by Stown.
Yeah, the drop and fall as well. Likely. That footstep, I'm not sure if Stown would have heard it. Definitely,
hear that. All right, well, this is going to come down to firing the trigger. No one goes down. He smokes for his own recovery. He'll be playing around that new box smoke. It's pretty clear, though, pretty telegraphed. They're going to swing onto him eventually. Bomb still in pool. Inns. Oh, a miss no-scope. Now they've got an extra frag to work with. Two from Inns. Malta falls on Banana. Makes it all the more difficult now for that plant.
Oh,
Alistair lives on. They shot his toes. Cadian, not lethal. It enables Inns to keep on firing. Bomb keeps on ticking. 26 frags. Renegades given away back in by Inns. He's burning. Alistair's so low. Cadian holds the trag. Inns is gone. It's all on to Sicko. He's missed his shot. Needs a second. He's hit it. One more to find. It could be from CT. He does see the shadow pistol. Oh! It's not enough, and there is time. Cadian with some impact all over the shot, but more chaos in the server for just the first map here. There, an advantage, and oh, he's not.
Once more.
He's not.
Oh, on the ladder?
Excuse me?
All right, Hats, that's one way to equalize. Now Alistair close with the CZ. Perfect weapon for the job.
Oh, and it's not quite perfect enough. All the Glocks too easy. They fake the ladder to make Malta stay inner. Oh, sorry, outer towards Z. It is only Hats who's responsible for this ramp. They even smoke Ivy, dude. It's so convincing. And now Hats has got just way too much to deal with. Heroic are playing with them.
Needed to find a ladder there, I guess, as the inner bomb site will be taken. And they're just going to continue to fall. Now, the context of this situation right here, we were talking about it during map number 1. I suppose it's fitting for us to do during map number 2.
I couldn't even remember like the specifics of the context.
They don't even know this gap's open. Stown's going to wreck him.
Alistair just gets completely pantsed. He had his AWP pressed up to his eye, had no idea, and Stown is knocking the ideas out of more heads. It's Malta.
Be quick.
Losing his life. And now towards the lower ramp, Hats to be tested. A second isn't required. He doesn't have it in him. No way. No way, Jose. This one is donezo.
Yeah, I'm not loving this.
50 seconds, though. It's not like it's going to rot the clock to a dangerous point. The flashes and the smoke start to fly in. Hats to be tested first. Good damage. He can convert. It's a quick 1-for-1.
Oh, there we
the
go.
one that fills the feed. Oh, he's playing a naughty game, is Tessus. He's punished, though. Ends with a crucial frag against the cheeky Dane. 2 spotted. There's more there on Sandwich. And load your mag. Malta does through the smoke. Finds Shush looking for safe haven on the ladder. Sicko trades. Chaos ensues. Only Cadian and Stown. Still in main. Shouldn't be a way back in there.
They've over-rotated towards B, so you can see them stuck on each other in connector right here. They're eventually working this one out.
I mean, the only way back in, I can't help but feel that Stown would have to find a fragment or 2. Alistair's so posted up, though, such a tight line.
Yeah, they are very passive. I think that works for and against them right now. It depends on how much Heroic want to bleed this clock. No kills are being offered up, but if Stown is able to get across this Ivy position... but that's all heard right now. And Alistair even swings off the back of it, so converting the info. And now it's Cadian 1-on-4, perched up high, bomb on the back.
Hats hears all of that and gets the timing. Photo relay to his squad, there's no one home.
Oh, this is quick.
Ziko's in, they're through, up the catwalk, Hats, starting to piece it together. Clean shot. Oh, magnificent work.
Handled well.
And just like that, they keep Heroic out of the inner sight. They'll be trying their best. Looks like Cadian actually misses his only chance. He won't be getting another. Tessus, not known to be an AWPer, about to try and pop off for the 1v5. Backtracks now to fill that gap. And oh, perfect angle from Malta.
Cadian has the bomb here, and there's 27 seconds left. They have to go yard.
Yeah, so it's on Tessus. Fresh out E-Box, 20 seconds. Renegades, they can do this. Falls to Alistair and Hats to deny this plan. 13 seconds as Cadian has pivoted all the way back out main with that bomb in his hands. 9 seconds as he looks to plant. It's the denial from Hats. And he has got the pressure. They've got the plant. He upgrades to the AK 2-on-2. Cadian posted up, holding pop. And Tessus an armored CZ, Chad. And he's plying his trade nicely. Can't transfer, not easy to do. 12 bullets in that clip, and he uses them into the body of Alistair. Hats was quick to catch the trade, but information gained.
They're still going B. They've just double smoked. Flashes are good too. Tessus is low here. They need to take control. Hats looking to push up towards connector, but Tessus is the back of the train to stop it. The bomb's actually pivoting back towards yard. This is going to be called.
Oh, Tess is completely caught out from Hats. That's great.
Well, they're coming back to B, so they've cancelled the fake. They're bringing the bomb back, and look at the Ivy flank.
This is such a good pistol. It can only go wrong
if you miss that.
If you miss that. But now, with the fear and threat of backtracks, you can see Shush has exposed himself already. Damage inflicted to Cadian. Renegades had a crucial shot. I mean, this was a must-win.
They're just trying to take out Malta right now. They know they can't win the round. They're just seeing if they can get that kill. They've done so. There's a P250 on the ground to scavenge if Cadian wants to go have a little bit of a look. You can see they're not operating with any Kevlar whatsoever. Can't say the same for Shush, who on the other side will be wanting to hold on to his. And Hats is going to grab another kill. So 16 for Hats, 3 on the pistol, and he's had a lot of impact, if we're going to be honest with
You can see he's had some impact. Very standard dry run, you know, you throw out your smoke sandwich, get across to main right side.
Second wave, though, more smokes are dropping front bomb now.
Yeah, refresh on the lineup for the resmoke. Tessus has actually found the first. It was Hats' aggression. Alistair silenced again. Refresh looked too easy.
That's the only T-gun round Renegades are going to get, I think. Well, they don't even get to win the round. I mean, just get to have rifles. So, rinsed. Absolutely rinsed here. Sicko and Malta, last two standing. It's all going to be in vain here, trying to get whatever they can on the scoreboard. Malta's grabbed 2, has a chance for 2 more. Look how low Stown and Cadian are.
Yeah, he's done some serious heavy lifting here, but Cadian repositioned.